video. I realize it has been like possibly years. Just to sort of go over that, I just had a lot of things going on. I was moving, and yeah, I don't know. Life just kind of happened, and I decided to take a break. And recently, I've been thinking, I wanted to try and make some videos again. So, got some new equipment. Hopefully, the audio is better. Got a mic and everything. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and do some recent pickups. These are things, I have more, but I did not want to do like an hour-long video of recent pickups. So, yeah, let's just get into it. First, Black Christmas, 2006. I didn't love this when it first came out. Obviously, I was looking for more of an original Black Christmas fob, but I wanted to give it another shot, and DVD is the only option we've got, so yeah, gave it another shot. Really enjoy it. It's completely stupid, but yeah, it was fun. Hopefully we can get this on Blu-ray or 4K at some point, because I think it would look really good on 4K. That's the only DVD. Trick or Treat. I did not pick this up when it first came out. I did not get the super special edition. I'm not the biggest Trick or Treat fan. It's fine. I think what it is that it was, unavailable for so long. But yeah, enjoyable. Obviously, fantastic job by Mr. Felsher and Red Shirt Pictures and Synapse on that one. It looks unbelievable. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna do something here. Okay. Next, chain reactions. Didn't know this was happening, and happened to catch somebody's video on it, and pre-ordered it with the shirt. And I'm a big documentary mark, so and of course the cool thing about this is the bonus discs. You get all those different versions of TCM. I watched the documentary. It's pretty good. It's just sort of about chainsaws sort of influence on people's lives and people's work, people's art, things like that. It's a decent little documentary. I have not checked out any of the versions of it yet, though. So I also, because it was $100, grabbed that stupid Texas Chainsaw. What was it? It was the 4K and VHS, and that they made 5,000. I think mine was number 18 something, 1858 or something. So that means that they've probably got over 3,000 of those left, because they're not even to 2,000 yet. And when was that released? I don't know. I might do a video on that. It was not worth $300, and I don't know that it's worth $100. So, yeah. All right, next, Battle Royale Steelbook from Lionsgate Limited. Funny thing is I didn't think I had this. I didn't think I had Battle Royale. I totally forgot that I had the Arrow 4K. Bought this, and literally the day it was showing up, I was recataloging, because I'm recataloging a lot of movies, and came across my Arrow Battle Royale. I was like, well, you rebought that for nothing. But it's okay. Maybe one day I'll sell it, or got to see which transfer is better too. So, all right, and also Dogma. This is probably my favorite Kevin Smith movie, and it's obviously been out of print for quite a long time. Used to have that DVD long time ago. Got rid of it to get that Blu-ray. Never got the Blu-ray, and then I ended up not having Dogma for years. But Another Lionsgate Limited 4K Steelbook. I have watched it. Transfer's pretty decent. The only thing, it also comes with booklet there. Revelations of the Easily Offended. There is something that I noticed about rewatching this film. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's performances in this are pretty rough. And when it's an actor that you know can act, it usually falls on the director. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, it's basically like what happened was Clerks happened, and it had that neat little indie feel. And then he got more money, and his movies still had that neat little indie feel, but they weren't supposed to because he had money now. Anyway, Jingle All the Way. I hadn't seen this in a really long time. I remember, slightly enjoying it when I was younger. I wasn't a kid when this came out. When did this come out? I was probably in my... When did this come out? I don't know what year. Not this Blu-ray, but the movie itself. Anyway, I don't know when it came out. I can't find it on here. I remember enjoying it, but little Anakin Skywalker down there. Before that movie ruined the poor kid's life. This one has both the theatrical and the extended. I watched the extended. It's fine. It's a fun little, watch it with your kids kind of movie. It's just fun, in my opinion. Honestly, I think if Sinbad wasn't in the film, it would be pretty bad. But Sinbad for me takes the cake, and kind of he's what I mostly laugh at. His performance is what's funny to me. Oh man, my boy, old Lewis C. Justin, putting out Moida set pieces. Moida. I've known Lewis for quite a long time. He doesn't. I don't go to Cinema Wasteland anymore. I don't think he does either. I don't think he has a table at Cinema Wasteland anymore. But plenty of interesting, fun nights with the founder and proprietor of Massacre Video, Lewis Justin. And I'll just leave it at that, because some of the things that we did, we can't speak of. Yeah, Murder Set Pieces from Nick Palumbo. When I heard this was coming out through him, I pre-ordered right away. I did not get the ultra shocking, gory, too gory for the internet cover. I don't know what that looks like, but I do enjoy his slip covers, though. I like the side loaders. And on the cover, it's kind of embossed. The film grain is embossed, and not film grain. The film. I don't know what you call these things on film, but yeah. Now, the only thing with this is the 4K only has the theatrical cut, which is interesting. The theatrical cut is longer than the director's cut. The director's cut is on the Blu-ray only. Wait, did I look? Oh, it's just that, okay. Yeah, 2 discs. I actually watched. This was fun. I don't remember what year it was for Cinema Wasteland, but they had it was like a secret. It wasn't secret because I mean everybody saw them, but like it wasn't an announced or scheduled thing. But there was basically a little Murder Set Pieces reunion at one of the Wastelands I was in. The main what's his name? What's the actor's name? Sven, I think is his name. Dang it. Their names aren't on the back. Anyway, the killer. But anyway, they put on a screening of the film in one of the hotel rooms, and it had, I think Fred Vogel was in there. Zen from Murder Set Pieces, Jade, the little girl, was there, and it was really strange because we're all in this hotel room, and I'm sitting there watching Murder Set Pieces with the cast in a hotel room in Strongsville, Ohio. It's just a strange thing. I didn't watch the whole movie, but we went in there and sat down and just to have the little experience of watching it with them. God, I remember watching it. I got this initially when I first saw this. A friend of mine, Art, had burned a copy and sent it to me. It wasn't available yet. Actually, he ended up doing commentary on the DVD that's way out of print now. But he sent me a copy of, it was, I don't know if it was, it wasn't unfinished, but I'll tell you this, the beginning credit sequences are different. Now, I don't know, maybe one of these cuts is that one, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, up next we got Reanimator from Second Sight. This is one of my favorite films, and it's really hard for me to not purchase every single damn Reanimator that comes out. Back there. I haven't popped this in. I actually also have the Ignite 4K as well, so I'm going to do a comparison of the two. They're very similar at first glance, packaging wise. So I want to, I have looked at the other one. I haven't watched it all the way through, maybe first half hour or so. It looks good. Haven't looked at the features on that one either. The packaging is good. But yeah, eventually I'm going to do a comparison video of those. Okay. These are all ones I have not looked at yet. House with Laughing Windows from Arrow. I have not seen this, but I have heard that it is one of the best giallos out there. It's the back. I do have a gripe though. So this has a slipcover. Okay, slipcover. And then we're at what we usually get with Arrow, right? One of these boxes with the booklet and the poster and the 4K and all that. But this one has a slipcover. To me, if we're doing a slipcover, why are we not doing a different artwork? Or this be different? One or the other different. Because what is the point of having the slipcover? And this is just like a regular limited edition, Arrow. If we're going to get a slipcover, make a slipcover for it. Why is it the same art that is on the cover? I just don't understand that. Now, this isn't needed. I like slipcovers, but this is not needed. Not when it's the exact same artwork. I can't stand that. And Scream Factory started doing it a couple years ago, I believe. And it's just you get a slipcover of the same artwork without something to change on the inside. At least if like you open it and it's got reversible on the case, you can change that, and then they're different. I digress. 4K of Breakfast Club from Criterion. Breakfast Club is a classic. I mean, I don't really need to say much more about it. Fistful of Dollars. I actually have never seen this. I saw for a few dollars more, like, for the very first time over the summer. Really, really enjoyed it, and when this came out, it was a no-brainer. Another one I have not seen, Abominable Dr. Phibes. Sounds interesting. This is a Region B one, though, so... and they made a couple of these movies. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I have the other one. I'm just not going to show it on here. Ilsa, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks. The last one before they started really sucking. Yeah. Well, really, there's only one other technically Ilsa movie, which is Tigress of Siberia, which they are putting out. There's a Jess Franco movie. That's the original art. I used to have a shirt with this on it. There used to be, sorry if you all heard that. Used to be. Oh, not used to be. When you bought the original Anchor Bay box set of this, because Anchor Bay put this out on DVD way back when, and before these came out, I haven't looked at the price of the DVD set, but it has been out of print for, I have no idea, 20 years maybe. It comes with what's called, what is titled in the set, Ilsa the Wicked Warden, which is a Jess Franco movie. It's not an Ilsa movie. It was just a one-off. It's actually called Greta something, the Wicked Warden, maybe. Basically what it is a completely different movie. Diane Thorne plays a completely different character, but since she's Diane Thorne, and she was made famous from the Ilsa, they just sort of kind of lumped it in with the Ilsa movies. Because it's a women in prison movie. I mean, it's not... I can see why they lumped it in there, but it's not technically an Ilsa film. Then we got The Never-Ending Story from Imprint. I actually don't even know if this is... Theatrical... Where's the... Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway. One of my favorite films from a kid. Being a kid, yes, anybody else my age is going to tell you probably a similar story. This has the theatrical, you get the theatrical on 4K and Blu-ray, and then the German extended cut, which I have watched. And it is longer and a tiny bit weirder, but not like... And no, I did not buy that big ass, what's it called, whenever that came out, because no. But yeah, Never-Ending Story. Alright, we're coming up to the end here. This is just one I picked up at Walmart just recently because I hadn't seen it and I've been hearing people talk about Sinners. I haven't even opened it yet. May watch this tonight. I don't know. Probably my favorite... What are they called, these? It was an unofficial David Hess trilogy, which included Last House on the Left, House on the Edge of the Park, and Hitchhike with Franco Nero there, Mr. Django. This is probably my favorite of those three. But he plays a very similar character from. David Hess plays a very similar character that he does in Last House on the Left and House on the Edge of the Park. So it's kind of like a pseudo trilogy. They're not a trilogy. None of the movies are related to each other, but fans will plump them all into one because he kind of plays the same character in every single one of them. But this is from Indicator. And these are kind of interesting, the way that they're kind of bringing back these digipacks. It actually says not to be sold separately. And then it comes with a booklet as well. Have not watched it yet, but I think it's a limited set too. Oh yeah, it's limited to 4,000, I believe. So I don't believe, it literally says it on the card. Don't know why I said I believe. Anyway, yeah, Hitchhike, Italian. I guess it's a Italian grape revenge movie, sort of. Anyway, if you haven't checked out Hitchhike, check out Hitchhike. If you enjoy House on the Edge of the Park, Last House on the Left, that kind of stuff. It's a little less. This one's a little less. A little less on the grapes. Yeah, you know, it's a little less grapey. All right, and then finally, I've got 3 more items here. Tell you a little story. My grandmother passed away in July. It's okay. She unfortunately had dementia, and she had been gone for a long time in the head, basically. So, but I recently went to her house just to look through things. My mom's been, going over there and cleaning things up and going through things. And, my grandmother is the reason why I am the way I am. She used to tape things off of HBO for me. I mean, I would get these mixtapes, basically, my grandmother would make, and it would have cartoons and movies. And first time I ever saw, my grandmother is the reason why I knew what the hell peanut butter solution was. Santa Claus the movie, Return of the Jedi, all of that stuff, Star Wars, all of it was because she taped all this stuff for me. And when I was over there, I found some of them and took home the tapes, and the original VCR that I used to watch them on, this heavy as hell top loading, what was it, an RCA? I took it home. Unfortunately, that one didn't work. It would have been really cool to be able to watch those tapes that I watched when I was a kid. I'm talking kid, on the exact same player that I used to watch them on. Couldn't. Found a not so cheap VCR online and bought it. So now I'm back into buying VHS a little bit. So I found some companies that they seem to be really cool, and I've been buying from them. This one is from what is it? Death by VHS. This first one is Death's Halloween Ghoul Log, which is basically, it's not really a mixtape, it's more of an ambiance tape. It's got scenes from different movies, and then this kind of will stop and play for a minute. But it's a really cool tape. I like that artwork. This is this slipcase is, I mean, it's just like the old VHS from back in the day. But yeah, so Death's Ghoul Log. Grabbed this too. Barbarian. I'm not. Is this? Yeah, Death by VHS. I wasn't the biggest fan of Barbarian, but I did enjoy Weapons a whole lot. I know that movie is another one that's like, I don't know, Barbarian was kind of this way though. I mean, there were a lot of people that didn't like it, and there were a lot of people that loved it. I was kind of in the middle on Barbarian. Really like Weapons. I know a lot of people out there don't. I don't give a flying fuck. But I wanted to watch this again, and obviously it's not really. I think it is coming out on something, but I really like this tape that he used. He, she, they, them, whatever. I don't know. So Barbarian, which I probably will never. This will be the only physical copy of Barbarian I'm not going to buy. I didn't like it enough to buy the other one, so I got a tape. This one is really cool. This one is from Katie Video. It's one of those old replica. Look at the side there, and it opens. And this thing it's high quality. This is another thing that I really enjoy. Look at this. This is a troubleshooting card for your important reminders for your VHS cassette. Store properly. Avoid magnetic fields. Handle with care. It's just interesting that they do this. Yeah, really interesting that they do this. But anyway, so there's the front, and then this is the back. It's so well done. Like, this is a replica, and it's so well done. And it comes out of the side like that. Yeah, I'm super impressed with this. And one of the reasons, I'm not the biggest Scanners fan either. I like, anyway, but there's a little hole in the back there. You just pop it out, you know. I like Scanners, but honestly, I just wanted this tape, and I thought, I don't own Scanners. I haven't owned Scanners in a long time. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Really cool little. This will also be the only copy of Scanners I ever buy. I'm also. This is terrible, but I'm not the biggest Cronenberg fan. I enjoy The Brood. I enjoy. I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to tell you that right now. Anyway, that's everything. I'll probably do another recent pickups one pretty soon, because I still have stuff that was recent that I didn't show here just because I didn't want to do a 2-hour-long video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how often videos will happen. I don't even know their content. I don't know the things. I just sort of started back. And we'll see how this all goes. We'll see how it all sort of transpires. So I don't know about what content you're going to be getting. But anyway, happy to be back. Happy to be hanging out with you guys again, whoever you are. You know, drop a like, drop a comment, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.